How y'all doing out there? This is Easy Work Boxing. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please hit that notification bell after you subscribe. I got to talk about Teofimo Lopez. Says he'll fight Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney for $10 million. $10 million. Now, this goes back once again to where I told y'all when people outbid themselves, they really don't want to fight. So now it's obvious that Teofimo Lopez and team does not want to fight Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia. And if they do, they want $10 million. Also, it's a good thing that they showed this video. When he said that they'll fight for $10 million, Devin Haney, not Devin Haney, but Teofimo Lopez's father said, "You talking to the wrong people, you should talk to me." He said, "I don't want to breach contracts." Then Teofimo Lopez goes towards the camera and say, "Oh, this is how you stop breaching contracts." The Muhammad Ali Act, like I've been telling people for a long time, fighters can still fight each other. It doesn't matter because they're signed to a promotional company. And that right there is a great video that proves to people that fighters can go and fight other fighters. When that $10 million offer got offered, you seen Teofimo Lopez tell them to put them cameras down because they was finna go and do what the Muhammad Ali Act allows him to do, which is go and make money and fight, no matter if he's signed to somebody or not. So stop with the across the street talk when it comes to fighters, okay? Because it's BS. And that right there, that video proved that. But $10 million doing the Keith Thurman, outbeating yourself, ducking fights. That's basically what they're doing. I don't know what to say what's going on with Teofimo Lopez. For some reason, he got a lot of air in his head. He going around, he acting like he knocked Lomachenko out. First of all, Lomachenko was actually beating you up when he decided to fight you. Now, let's be real. Now, he didn't fight you for 7 rounds. Okay, we can say that. But when he did start fighting you, he was tapping on your head. So instead of you doing all this trash talking and running around like you the king, I'm talking about you disrespecting heavyweights. You calling Deontay Wilder out his name. You know what I'm saying? You doing a lot of talk. Instead of you doing all this trash talk, why don't you give Lomachenko a rematch? If you really that guy, if you really the takeover, then take your ass over there and go get him a rematch. Take your ass over there and go fight Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, for under $10 million. Because it's still a pandemic. People got to understand, calling out for $10 million right now in the pandemic is an automatic way of saying, we ain't going to fight. Ain't nobody finna pay you $10 million when they ain't going to make probably $10 million off the fight. So why would they pay them $10 million? It don't make sense. So, like I said, I don't know what's going on with Teofimo Lopez, but Eddie Hearn, you might well call him Eddie Hearn because he talked to him like gays. I like Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn showed me, I fucks with Eddie Hearn from now on. Because Eddie Hearn showed me he a good businessman. He know how to handle business and he ain't scared of shit. He gonna say what he's supposed to say. And he basically told him, you ain't the undisputed champion. You don't have you don't have that belt. Devin Haney has that belt. And it's the truth. As a matter of fact, for those who've been watching this channel, y'all know I was one of the first ones to go on there and tell y'all that. I've been telling y'all about them belts, them franchise and them super belts. You ain't no undisputed champion with no made up title. I've been telling y'all that. You go back and check the videos out on that. I was telling people that people thought I ain't know what I was talking about. But it took some real deal boxing, legends and people like Eddie Hearn to stand out and tell the truth. Like even Floyd Mayweather come out and tell the truth. Them belts ain't legit. And Floyd know because a belt was made for him, the WBA title, super title. But I don't know what's going on with Devin Haney. I mean, not Devin Haney, but Teofimo Lopez. You cannot get them belts and then just think you finna run around and be king. If you want to prove yourself and you keep mentioning Floyd Mayweather, when Floyd beat Gennaro Hernandez, he went and got Angel Manfredi. He went after the next best. So go after Devin Haney. Prove that you the takeover. Go after Ryan Garcia. Prove that you the takeover. Go after Tank. Prove that you the takeover. But you being more arrogant and doing all this talking ain't helping it. Because in all actuality, you didn't white glove Lomachenko. You won the fight basically because he didn't give you a fight. And that's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he didn't do his job or you didn't do your job. You did your job, but it's only because he wasn't there to fight you. When he did fight you, he was beating up on you. The reason you won was because he wasn't doing anything for 7 rounds. So people have to remind Teofimo Lopez of that. You know, I know Lomachenko doing the little crybaby stuff, you know, saying he was robbed and judges will pay. But at the same time, we do need to remind Teofimo Lopez, you did not knock out Lomachenko. Thank God that wasn't a 15-round fight or you would have lost. Because they still could have called that fight a draw if they really wanted to, the way that they was upholding Lomachenko. But for some reason, which I kind of feel, and I was going to say that anyway, Bob Arum probably did have something to do with that fight. But at the end of the day, you still won. But let's remember, you were getting tagged. You were lucky, you were blessed. It's not 15 rounds anymore. But I don't know what's going on with Teofimo Lopez. He's being very disrespectful. He's not doing what he was saying. He's saying to take over now. It's $10 million to take over. It's $10 million to take over now. All you gotta do is go and beat Devin Haney. Easy fight to make. He ducking. And I wanted to give him credit, you know, as him being the king of 135 with the titles, you know, he has a right to pick and choose where he wants to go. But if you saying you to take over, then you have to go and take over. You didn't take over Lomachenko, really. You just won on the cards. You didn't beat up Lomachenko. You didn't white glove Lomachenko. You didn't knock Lomachenko out. If, like I said just a second ago, if that had been a 15-round fight, you would have lost. You would have lost. So all this, I'm the number one pound for pound. I don't know why they start giving these dudes pound for pound titles just because they go and win a belt or whatever. But Teofimo is a good fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. I love to see him fight Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Tank. But all this talk and his dad, man. His dad just totally disrespectful how he trashed other fighters, the way he say Luke Campbell is a loser. And then he didn't know who to go for. One minute he wanted to diss Ryan Garcia when he thought Ryan Garcia was Eddie Hearn. He was like, oh, your boy Ryan Garcia. And Eddie Hearn was like, no, he's not with me, Luke Campbell. Then Luke Campbell a loser because he was Eddie Hearn. You see what I'm saying? He's very disrespectful how he talk about other fighters. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he wouldn't want anybody to talk about his son like that or to disrespect his son the way that he talks and disrespects other fighters. You know, I don't like that about his father. It's very unprofessional. You know, you don't even see Angel Garcia doing nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Just downgrading fighters and telling them they trash and he a loser and all this and that. You know, your son barely got out that fight with Lomachenko. And we have yet to see him go in there and fight another top level competition. Another fighter of that level, basically. So until then, you need to hold your horses on who loses and who ain't this, because them late rounds, your son was getting beat up. He was getting beat up. It's just the truth. But basically, in this video, I'm just telling y'all, man, that $10 million offer stuff is, he don't want to fight him. And if he do, he want to get paid a lot just in case he lose. So the $10 million offer to Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney to fight them is nothing more but duck situations. Just like the 60-40 is duck situations. It's nothing but to tie up and not to separate business deals. You know, for them not to close the deal because somebody is bidding so high. That's all it is. So in actuality, Teofimo Lopez don't really want no smoke with Devin Haney. You know, he probably will fight him down the road like he say, but right now he don't want no smoke with Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia. I think I think Teofimo Lopez somewhere in his head feels like he's Floyd Mayweather now. And why, I don't know, because he ain't did nothing to be no Floyd Mayweather. You just beat Lomachenko. But the way that they put Lomachenko up on that pedestal, I could see him feeling like he beat God. Because basically the way they held up Lomachenko in boxing, yeah, he beat God. So I can understand his arrogance and his confidence, but at the same time, he got to remember that God was putting hands on him. But God was putting hands on him at church that day. And he got out of there by the grace of God, because God was asleep that day. So that's what he need to realize. But this Easy Work Boxing, man, thank y'all for y'all time. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm sorry y'all be working. I'm gonna try to keep the videos coming for y'all. Y'all know I talk about more than boxing. Don't unsubscribe because I talk about more than boxing. It's more life than boxing. I stay on boxing too. But it's easy work boxing, man. Thank y'all for y'all love, y'all support. Y'all be safe out here. I'm out.